Let's get weird into it. Number 10. The head tilt. You know the move. You're explaining to your dog, in a very reasonable tone, why he can't have a third of your burrito, and he cocks his head to the side, looking at you with the intellectual curiosity of a Nobel laureate trying to crack quantum physics. You melt. You think, he gets me. He's pondering my complex argument. But what's actually happening in that furry little skull is far more practical and way less philosophical. First, your dog is an audio expert. Tilting the head helps them reposition their outer ears, or pinnae, to better triangulate the source and distance of a sound. In this case, your ridiculous, high-pitched, "who's a good boy" voice. They're literally fine-tuning their biological satellites to get a clearer signal on the weird noises you're making. It's the canine equivalent of turning your head in a loud room and saying, "Sorry, what was that garbage you just said?" But the even better part is about their vision. A dog's snout, while excellent for sniffing out the cheese you dropped 3 days ago, creates a massive blind spot right in front of their face. When you talk, they're trying to read your facial expressions, but their own nose is in the way. By tilting their head, they get a clearer, unobstructed view of your mouth and eyes. They're not trying to understand your words. They're trying to see around their own face to figure out if your expression means walkies or you're in trouble for eating the remote again. It's a simple ergonomic adjustment, not a moment of profound interspecies connection. Basically, your dog isn't pondering the meaning of life. It's just trying to see if you're smiling or scowling around its giant schnoz. Number 9. The dead bird delivery service. There's no moment of homeowner pride quite like walking into your kitchen at 6 a.m. to find a small deceased creature lovingly placed on your welcome mat. Your cat is usually sitting nearby, looking smug, as if it just closed a major business deal and is waiting for its commission. Your first instinct is to scream. Your second is to think, "Wow, what a thoughtful, if slightly psychopathic gift." But you've got it all wrong. That dismembered mouse isn't a present. It's a performance review. And you failed. In the wild, mother cats teach their kittens how to hunt by bringing them dead or injured prey. It's a step-by-step educational program. Step 1. Here's a dead thing. See? It's food. Step 2. Here's a thing that's almost dead. You finish it. Step 3. Now, go get your own, you little freeloader. When your perfectly domesticated cat, who gets its food from a crinkly bag you paid for with money you earned at a job it doesn't understand, brings you a dead bird, it's not sharing its bounty. It's looking at you, this giant, clumsy ape who can't even catch a moth, and thinking, "This poor, helpless idiot is going to starve." That little corpse on your floor is a lesson. Your cat is the seasoned professor, and you're the remedial student who can't seem to grasp the basics of survival. It's a profound act of pity. Your cat thinks you are a terrible, incompetent predator, and it has taken on the parental responsibility of teaching you how to not die. So next time you get a gift, just know your cat isn't saying, "I love you." It's saying, "Here, I caught this for you. Now watch closely, you useless provider. You might learn something." Number 8. The play bow. Imagine you're about to playfully tackle your best friend. To make sure they know it's a joke and you're not suddenly staging a hostile takeover of the friendship, you might wink or yell, "I'm coming for you," while laughing maniacally. That's the human version of a play bow. For dogs, this simple gesture, butt in the air, front legs on the ground, tail wagging furiously, is a critical piece of social grammar. It is the universal, legally binding contract that states, "Everything I am about to do, no matter how ferocious it looks, is complete nonsense, and we are both having fun." A dog can follow up a play bow with anything. They can bark in your face, nip at your ankles, or body slam their 80-pound German Shepherd friend into a hedge. But because they signed the invisible treaty of the play bow first, everyone understands the rules. It's a social failsafe. Without it, a playful nip could be misinterpreted as aggression, and a fun wrestling match could devolve into a genuine fight. The play bow is the difference between a friendly game of tag and a street brawl. This gesture is so deeply ingrained that dogs of all sizes, breeds, and backgrounds understand it instinctively. A tiny Chihuahua can throw down a play bow to a Great Dane, and the Dane knows it's game on. It's a signal that transcends language and size, a preemptive apology for the chaotic energy that's about to be unleashed. So when your dog drops into that position, it's not just being cute. It's issuing a formal declaration. I am about to act like an absolute lunatic, but it's all in jest. Please do not take my impending ridiculousness personally. Number 7. The slow blink. You're staring at your cat from across the room. It's staring back. The air is thick with unspoken tension. Is it plotting your demise, judging your life choices, or just wondering when you're going to fill the food bowl? Then, it does something strange. It slowly, deliberately, closes its eyes and opens them again. You might think it's just sleepy, but what you've just witnessed is the feline equivalent of a diplomat extending a hand of peace. In the animal kingdom, direct, unbroken eye contact is a threat. It's a challenge. A slow blink is the exact opposite. By closing its eyes, even for a second, a cat is making itself vulnerable. It's a massive gesture of trust. It's saying, I trust you enough to let my guard down and not watch you for a moment, because I am confident you are not going to lunge at me with a spear. For a creature that is both predator and prey, this is a huge deal. This isn't just a blink. It's a nonverbal message that communicates comfort, safety, and affection. Jackson Galaxy, the cat guru, calls it a kitty kiss, and you can even do it back. Try it. Next time you lock eyes with your cat, slowly close and open your own eyes. More often than not, they'll do it right back. You've just successfully communicated in their language. You've both acknowledged that you're not threats to each other. You have formed a silent cross-species alliance. It's a beautiful moment of connection, built on the mutual agreement that neither of you is planning an attack. At least not right now. Number 6. The butt sniff. All right, let's just get it out of the way. When two dogs meet, they engage in a ritual that would get any human arrested, the ceremonial butt sniff. It looks bizarre, undignified, and frankly, a little too personal. But for a dog, this is not some weird invasive hobby. This is their version of swapping business cards, checking a LinkedIn profile, and reading a full biography all at once. And it's all thanks to the magical power of smell. A dog's sense of smell is up to 100,000 times more powerful than ours. They have a special organ called the vomeronasal organ, or Jacobson's organ, which is specifically designed to detect pheromones, chemical signals that contain a treasure trove of information. When a dog sniffs another dog's rear end, it's gathering data from the apocrine glands located there. These glands secrete chemicals that tell a dog everything it needs to know. The other dog's gender, age, health status, diet, emotional state, and even if they've met before. It's the most efficient information exchange imaginable. In a few seconds of sniffing, a dog can learn more about another dog than you'd learn about a person after 3 dates. They're not being rude, they're being incredibly thorough. It's their primary method of social networking. So, while we're stuck with awkward small talk about the weather, your dog is downloading a complete dossier on its new acquaintance. It's basically a high-speed organic internet connection, powered entirely by butts. Number 5. The kneading. Your cat hops onto your lap, purring like a tiny engine, and begins to rhythmically push its paws into your stomach, alternating left and right. It's cute, it's sweet. And after a minute, if they have their claws out, it's also surprisingly painful. This behavior, affectionately known as making biscuits, is one of the most common and misunderstood cat habits. No, your cat doesn't secretly aspire to be a baker. This is a deeply instinctual behavior left over from its earliest days of kittenhood. When kittens are nursing, they need their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. It's a motion that's inextricably linked to comfort, safety, and the ultimate reward, a warm meal. So when your adult cat starts making biscuits on you, it's regressing to that blissful, infantile state. It's a sign that they feel completely safe, content, and comfortable with you. You have become the giant, warm, squishy surrogate mother. Congratulations on your promotion. Cats also have scent glands in their paws, so every time they knead, they're also depositing their scent. It's a way of marking you as their territory. So not only are they telling you they feel as cozy as a nursing kitten, but they're also stamping you with a big invisible sign that says, "Mine." It's a beautiful, multi-layered expression of affection and ownership. They're basically saying, I love you, you are my safe space, and you belong to me now, you giant doughy human. Number 4. The guilty look. You walk in the door to find a mountain of shredded toilet paper covering the living room. Your dog is in the corner, head down, ears back, avoiding eye contact and giving you those big, sad puppy eyes. Your immediate thought is, he knows he did something wrong. He feels so guilty. Well, I'm here to shatter that illusion. Your dog doesn't feel guilt. it feels fear. That classic guilty look is actually a display of appeasement and submission. Dogs are masters at reading our body language and tone of voice. They can tell when we're angry. The moment you walk in and your posture stiffens, your eyes widen, and you let out that exasperated sigh, they know the fun is over. The look they give you, the lowered head, the tucked tail, the averted gaze, is a canine attempt to de-escalate the situation. They're saying, "Whoa, big angry human is angry. I will make myself look as small and non-threatening as possible so they don't yell at me." Scientists have tested this. In one study, owners were told their dogs ate a forbidden treat, even when they hadn't. When the owners scolded their innocent dogs, the dogs still put on the classic guilty face. They weren't reacting to a crime they committed. They were reacting to their owner's scolding. They've simply learned that when trash is on the floor and you're mad, making that sad face sometimes makes the scary shouting stop. They don't regret the toilet paper massacre. They just regret that you're home early to witness it. Number 3. The head boop. Sometimes, out of nowhere, your cat will walk up to you and gently, or not so gently, press its forehead against your leg, your arm, or even your face. This move, known as bunting, is more than just a weirdly firm hello. It's a gesture loaded with social significance. Your cat is, in the most affectionate way possible, claiming you as its property. Cats have scent glands all over their bodies, but they're particularly concentrated on their face, on their cheeks, chin, and forehead. When a cat rubs its head against something, it's depositing pheromones, its own unique chemical signature. In a multi-cat household, you'll see cats bunting each other to create a shared colony scent. It's a way of building group identity, like a team wearing the same uniform. When your cat bunts you, it's inviting you into its exclusive club. It's marking you as a safe, familiar, and important part of its inner circle. This is one of the highest compliments a cat can pay you. It's a sign of deep trust and belonging. You are being anointed with the family scent. But let's be real, it's also a possessive act. Your cat is essentially slathering you in an invisible property of fluffy label for all other animals to smell. It's a loving, yet territorial gesture that says, "You are one of us, and don't you forget it." You're not just a person anymore. You are now a walking, talking piece of cat-scented furniture. Number 2. The Zoomies. It's 10 p.m. The house is quiet. You're finally settling down to watch a movie. Suddenly, your dog's eyes glaze over. Its body goes rigid. And then, it explodes into a chaotic whirlwind of motion, tearing through the house at top speed, banking off the sofa, skidding on the hardwood floors, and spinning in circles with the energy of a particle accelerator. This is the phenomenon known as the Zoomies, or to be scientific, frenetic random activity periods, FRAPs. And no, your dog is not possessed by a demon of pure speed. FRAPs are a perfectly normal way for dogs to release pent-up energy. Think of your dog like a battery. Throughout the day, especially if they've been cooped up inside, that battery gets charged with excitement, stress, or just plain old unused physical energy. Eventually, that battery gets so full it has to discharge all at once in a spectacular, unpredictable burst. It's a physical and emotional pressure release valve. It often happens after a bath, releasing stress, before bed, releasing the last of the day's energy, or when you get home from work, releasing pure joy. It's a spontaneous combustion of happiness and energy. There's no grand plan. It's pure, unadulterated impulse. Your dog isn't running from anything or to anything. It's just running for the sheer, glorious joy of running. The system is overloaded, and the only solution is a full, glorious, and furniture-endangering system reboot. Number 1. The All-Powerful Purr. The purr. It's the quintessential sound of a happy cat. A soft, vibrating rumble that seems to emanate from the very core of contentment. And most of the time, that's exactly what it is. A purring cat on your lap is one of life's great simple pleasures. But the purr is far more complex and mysterious than just a simple "I'm happy" signal. It's a biological multi-tool with some almost magical properties. Cats don't just purr when they're happy. They also purr when they're in pain, stressed, or even dying. Vets often report cats purring during examinations or after serious injury. This led researchers to wonder, why would an animal waste energy making a sound when it's weak or hurting? The answer is incredible. The specific frequency of a cat's purr, between 25 and 150 Hz, is a range that has been shown to have healing properties. Studies have found that vibrations in this frequency range can promote bone density, heal injuries, repair tendons, and ease breathing. Your cat's purr isn't just a sound, it's a form of self-therapy. When a cat is injured, purring might actually be helping it heal faster. It's a low-energy mechanism for pain relief and tissue regeneration. So that gentle rumble is simultaneously a sign of pure bliss and a sophisticated built-in healing device. It's a self-soothing mantra and a biomechanical superpower all rolled into one. Your cat isn't just a pet. It's a furry, self-repairing sonic generator that has decided to grace you with its presence. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.